Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Intuitive Tasha, and I'm coming tonight with a reading on Nipsey Hussle. And this is something that I sat with for the past few days and trying to see if this is something I was meant to do. And I told you guys I wanted to do readings on celebrities that made an impact on the world in the media, something of importance and something that's beneficial for the people as well. And this is one of those readings, okay? It is a tragic event that has happened. This man who was doing nothing but good in his community, nothing but good for the world, and wanted to spread the truth and begin to walk in his purpose and realize what was going on and he knew it needed to be, on the forefront. He wanted to help his people, to wake his people up, and it's sad that one of his own decided to take his life. And this is one of those situations where it's time for our people to wake up. If you listen to my last video, it was called "It's Time to Wake Up, Black People." And if this doesn't wake you up, I don't know what else is going to wake you up. And it's sad that this man's death has make it to where we realize and recognize some things. His death made a lot of people recognize things that he was doing, especially involving Dr. Sebi, the documentary. Like, a lot of things are coming out now, okay? And it's sad that it took this man's death for a lot of people to pay attention, and it's just a real tragic thing all around. It's sad to see our leaders, men that are trying to show our people and steer our people in the right direction, get killed. And the sad thing is, the people that they know is going to do the most damage to them, the people that they know is going to be beneficial and help their people and make major moves, are the ones that they kill. Dr. Martin Luther King is one. Malcolm X is one. Medgar Evers is one. All these people, all the ones that shake things up, are the ones that they take out. And it's just sad. And it's sad that it had to be one of our own to take out this brother who's doing positive things in his community, who's just doing so much to help his people. It was his own who did it. My God, when are we going to stop, everyone? When is this going to stop? All right, my first question is going to be, all right, so the shooter name is Eric Holder, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's see why Eric Holder killed Nipsey. All right, Spirit. Why did Eric Holder kill Nipsey Hussle? Why did Eric Holder kill Nipsey Hussle? Why did Eric Holder kill Nipsey Hussle? Let's see, you guys. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right. Okay, from what we found out in the media, we know that it was an altercation that happened, an argument. Something about Eric being offended because Nipsey thought he was a snitch or something like that. All right, so from what I'm getting, it definitely was that, but also I think it was jealousy as well. It was kind of someone who wish they was him. They wish they were Nipsey. Like, Eric was somebody, from what I understand, was somebody he grew up in the hood with or whatnot. And he was someone who seen him as a leader and sees him as somebody doing something, but at the same time, he was jealous of that. You know, he wanted, oh, look at that. He wanted that same recognition. He wanted to shine. He wanted to be, you know, celebrity status like Nipsey was. He trying to figure out how you get to this point. You know what I'm saying? He felt like, how you get to do all this, and look at me. And I think because Nipsey called him a snitch on top of that, he felt like, okay, you doing all of this, you got all of that, you got a nerve to insult me and call me a snitch. So it was a lot of ego played into this. A lot of ego. Yeah, he was jealous. He was very immature. He was jealous of his fame. He was very, very jealous. It is sad. And this, you know, this was his homeboy at one point. This is somebody he confided in, was his friend, from what I understand, you know. So this is why this played a part in why this happened. But it goes much deeper than this, you guys. I want you guys to understand it goes much deeper than this. I'm gonna try to be as fast as possible. I'm not gonna explain a lot of things as far as the cards are concerned. I'm just gonna let it flow. I'm going to go with intuitively what I get. Okay, so I need you guys to bear with me with that, all right? So that was some of it. Okay, he was jealous of Nipsey, for number one. And it's sad because, tell you the truth, he's no different from people that we know, that we grew up with. And you know, there's always that one person who's jealous of somebody's success. There's always that one person who's side-eyeing and looking down on somebody, talking crap about somebody, and it's all because they're jealous of them. They don't want to see them succeed. They trying to figure out how you get this, how you get to be so famous, how you get to be able to, you know, do all these things. He wanted what Nipsey had, and he knew he wasn't gonna ever get it. So him feeling that way already, on top of the fact Nipsey calling him out on some shit, was like a nail in the coffin. So it was more to that conversation. For him to shoot him, it was underlying animosity, you guys. It was underlying hatred, jealousy about Nipsey. That's all that was, as far as that's concerned, okay? And I'm going to ask about the government, because a lot of people are speculating that the government has something to do with the killing. Now, this is what I want you guys to understand too. Just because it was a black man killed does not mean other people that was non-black wasn't involved in his killing. Do you follow me? It does not mean that somebody else was not involved in his killing, whether they were non-white or in a higher position, okay? So let's see what the cards say. Was the government involved in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? Was the government involved in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? Was the government involved in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? Let's see. Ooh, and this is what I already felt intuitively. Oh my God. There was somebody else involved in this. Somebody that's high authority, you know, somebody probably rich, a leader, someone with major pull. That's who this represents. This is an older gentleman involved. Somebody that's rich and has a lot of power. A lot of power. Money. Somebody who wanted to take him down, who wanted to end him, did not like what Nipsey was doing. Okay? He did not like it. So he set that up. He used that guy's feelings against Nipsey. He found somebody he knew already felt some type of way about Nipsey and used them. Used him. They used him. This person, I don't feel like it's government. This is like somebody on a private, they're not government, but they're just somebody who has a lot of pull and a lot of power. Okay? Money was definitely involved. I need y'all to understand something. Do you know how many people that go to jail for other people? There's people sitting in jail right now who did hits for other people because of money. They're like, okay, they'll take the fall, they'll do the crime, because at the end of the day, at the end of whatever prison sentence they get, they're going to be rewarded. Or if not at the end, their family is going to prosper from it. So there are people who will literally do crimes for money, for gain. They will take the fall. They'll be the one in the media. They'll be the one to do all those things. So they'll be, and their family be well off and protected. Or when they get out there, know they have a fat check, a couple of million waiting for them. So did Eric Holden do this? Holder, whatever his name is, do it? Yes. But it was not how you guys think it happened. It wasn't just, oh, he went, he was talking to Nipsey, and all of a sudden they get in an argument, he go grab his gun. All that was premeditated. He already knew he was going to kill him. He already knew he was going to kill him. He already knew he was going to kill him. He did it for money. He did it for the money, y'all. I know y'all see these 9 of coins here. He did it for the money. Look at that. And he wanted to be known. He's a typical gangster dude, very, weak-minded, who wants to be known. So on top of the fact he's going to get paid for this, he liked the fact that he's going to be known for the killing. So the person who paid this man, this person who orchestrated it for real, knew this. This dude knew that Nipsey probably was going to say something to him about him being a snitch. He already knew that it was going to be some kind of confrontation, and he went up to Nipsey. That was already known. He already knew that, but he was going to use that as a reason to shoot him. Are y'all following me? He was going to use that as a reason to shoot Nipsey. That he is not the only person involved in this, y'all. This is much bigger than Eric. This is much bigger than this man. And from what I understand, Nipsey was supposed to meet with the police department the day before. So all that's not coincidence, you guys. People want to talk about conspiracy theorists. Everything isn't conspiracy. Some of this is truth. And it's not hard to see, y'all. Don't let the media fool you. Don't let people fool you. Use your intuition. Use your first mind. Use it. Because this man died because somebody hated his truth. They wanted him to shut him up. Let me tell y'all something. I believe this about Left Eye too. Because both of them were involved, was working with, Left Eye, she went to visit Dr. CB. She went to go see this man, and the time she's there, she gets killed in a car accident. I don't believe that was intentional. I feel in my spirit that wasn't intentional. I feel in my spirit it was intentional. That wasn't no accident. Because they knew when she left there, she was going to come back to the U.S. with some viable information. She was going to be a voice. She was going to be very vocal about her experiences with the doctor and things that she learned, and was going to expose some stuff. So they got rid of this woman. It's the same thing they did to Nipsey. And this is not the first time that somebody has gotten our own people to kill our people because of this person's power, or they knew this person was going to do some major damage to them or expose them in the things that's going on behind the scenes. This is not the first time this has happened. Okay, so I need y'all to really, really open your mind, body, and soul and spirit to this. It's real out here. There's big money in a lot of things. In poverty is big money. In sickness, there's money. And these people, when you messing with that, you're messing with something big. These people will offer you, and they'll fix it so good to where they'll make it seem like they had nothing to do with it and get your own people to do it. And they'll sit in the background laughing. This is the energy that is around this situation, y'all. This is the energy that's around this situation. All right. So let me see. Next question. Was he killed because of the documentary of Dr. Sebi? Was he killed because of the documentary of Dr. Sebi? Was Nipsey Hussle killed because of the documentary of Dr. Sebi? This is just crazy. I have a headache right now, y'all. Like, the energy is just intense. There's a woman coming up in here. What is this woman gotta do? Is it 2 people involved in this? Is 2 people involved in this? I think it's 2 people involved in this, y'all. All right, so the energy I got from these cards right now, the information I'm getting from the cards, is that he was definitely killed because of the information and things that he had, the power that he had. They felt like they was going to lose money. They felt he would have been a dynamic force to be reckoned with if he would have been able to put out that documentary. It is not just a documentary. He had other things lined up that would have he would have been like one of our greatest leaders if this man was not murdered. They knew this, okay? They knew this, all right? There's a female energy involved in this as well. I feel like she is more of a subtle, quiet person. Like, she wasn't really involved with the actual thing, but she knows about it. Like, I don't know if she is a spouse or something to the person who orchestrated it, but there's a female energy also in this, you guys. So I don't think a lot of people knew about this hit. I think it maybe be just the 2 people, the 3 people. Eric, the rich person, the guy who orchestrated it, and some female. All right. So let's go. I want to learn a little bit about him and Lauren. As you guys know, he has left his family, and from what I understand now, Lauren London and him was actually married. They kept that under wraps. So they secretly married. If I'm wrong, you guys comment in the comment section and let me know if I'm wrong. But from what I read, that they had secretly married. So I'm going to pull out my Love and Romance Angels deck and see what the energy is surrounding them. And it's so sad that she lost her lover, her best friend, and the father to her son. And he also had a daughter, you know. And, okay, you guys. In my spirit, I'm feeling like Nipsey's spirit. His spirit is all over the place. He's confused right now. He's confused. He does not know why this has happened. He's still trying to figure it out. He's definitely surrounding his family. He's definitely near Lauren. He's definitely around his kids right now. I need y'all to understand when the spirit crosses over, especially not when it crosses over when a person dies. and it's a tragic death, that spirit does not cross over immediately. A lot of times those spirits, especially when you die in a violent way, because it happens so fast, you don't expect it to happen. A lot of times when someone is sick, they're easier to cross over because they already know that they're going to die, so they kind of prepare themselves. But when you die and you don't know you're about to die, those spirits tend to hang around. And his spirit is very much still around. His spirit is still trying to figure out why this happened, what's going on. He's confused. He's trying to figure out why this happened to me. So he's around his family, and Lauren is feeling it, and she's in a very, very bad place right now. She's hurting. She's hurting really, really bad, y'all. And I know she's hurting worse because she still feels his spirit around her. So because she still feels him, it makes her grief times 10. On top of the fact, have to deal with his death. On top of the fact, she had to deal with a murder. It wasn't just, he didn't just die. Somebody killed him. Somebody who didn't harm anyone. So let's see what the love angels have to say regarding their relationship. All right, angels, tell me what we need to know about Lauren and Nipsey Hussle's relationship. Please tell us what we need to know about Lauren and Nipsey Hussle's relationship. Please tell us what we need to know about Nipsey Hussle's and Lauren's relationship. All right, y'all. Separation. Attraction. This could be one. All right, this separation card is talking about his death. How the death has separated them from the death has separated them in the physical realm. So this speaks on his death, how he is no longer with Lauren and his family in the physical realm, okay? So this is recognizing the separation with death, okay? Attraction. This speaks on the attraction they had to each other. It wasn't just, their relationship was, just dynamite. The attraction was not just physical. They had a mental attraction to each other. Spiritually, they was in sync. Spiritually, I have a feeling that those two were very, very in tune with each other spiritually. I feel that Lauren definitely loved that about Nipsey. Like they both were discovering their path, realizing what their path was in this world. So just like Nipsey was out here trying to wake up people, Lauren was the same. She was finding herself. She was finding her purpose in this life. And they made a great couple. The attraction was there, not just physically, mentally, and spiritually. This could be the one. This relationship was the one for both of them. This was definitely a love relationship. It was not just a regular love. If you want to speak of, if you ever heard somebody say they lost the love of their life, this was it for Lauren. This was it for Nipsey. Lauren's grief is just, it's just horrible. She's grieving like no one I've ever felt has grieved. Like she's taking this really, really hard. Her energy is just, I just feel sorrow and hurt and pain, and the sense of loss is just overwhelming. All right, so their relationship was a match made in heaven, and I'm not sure when they got married. They'll be so sad if they just got married and she lost him. I'm not sure how long they've been married. You guys comment in the comment section, let me know if that's definitely true. if they got married, because if they just got married and she lost him, that is just, I'm just speechless right now. Let's see what other question I want to ask about their relationship. Right. All right, let's see. Well, let me ask about marriage. Was Nipsey and Lauren married? 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 All right, so I feel in my spirit, like this is saying unrequited love. There was a time where there was somebody trying to come in between them. There was somebody trying to come in between them, but it didn't work. It didn't work. He freed himself from that situation, and romantic feelings. He gave his feelings to Lauren. I feel that, oh, sorry y'all, new love. That's him and Lauren. So when they first got together, there was some issues with some ex somewhere. I don't know if it was a baby mother, somebody like that. But he freed himself from the situation and made room for Lauren, his new love. Give your relationship a chance. So, yeah. So he gave it a chance with her. They were just a match made in heaven. So I feel that they are married. They actually got married. Y'all verified that for me. But from these cards, I'm saying it's telling me a story. Like I asked one question, it was telling me, start telling me the story about their relationship. Unrequited love is the person that maybe he was dating or was seeing before. He freed himself, got romantic feelings for Lauren. New love came, and they gave their relationship a chance. So it tells you the story, okay? But you guys let me know if they actually got married, because I don't see that in the cards, but they're telling me that they were definitely true love, okay? But I feel like they were married. All right. All right. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other questions, y'all. Oh, let's see. Let's find out if anybody else is going to be arrested in this murder. And for that question, I'm going to use my angel answers deck. All right. So this is the cards. So, spirit guides. Will someone else be arrested in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? Will somebody else be arrested in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? Will someone else be arrested in the murder of Nipsey Hussle? All right. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. This says somebody else will, it will come out and it'll be perfect timing. Whoever else is involved in this or knew of this, it will be perfect timing for them to be found out, okay? I'm not sure when this may be, but someone else will be questioned in their involvement or knowing something, all right? Let's see what else. Let me pull another card. Proven health. No. All right. So the energy I'm getting from this improving health card. Whoever knows about what happened is someone who may be sick or may be sick, but they're holding secrets. They're holding secrets. They're not for sure about everything, but they know. They know. So it's going to be perfect timing. Somebody else is going to be found out. It may be somebody who may have been sick. They don't know everything, but they know something about what's going on. And this answer's no. They weren't really involved, but they knew something. They knew that this was premeditated. They probably didn't think that he was going to actually do it. Okay. Maybe it was a situation where a conversation was heard over the phone with Eric and somebody else. But somebody else knows about this. All right. So, all right. So I'm going to cut this video short. I hope I answered some questions, you guys. Like I said before, if I do celebrity readings and I don't answer certain questions that you may be looking for, I am only human. So if you have a question that you want answered, please comment in the comment section below. Let me know, and I may do a part 2 of this reading. Okay. So, yeah, the energy involved in this situation, you guys, it's very traumatic. It's sadness. Lauren is feeling lonely. She lost her partner, her best friend, her children, father. And this is going to be something that's going to impact the world and the community for a very, very long time. And I wish his family the best. I wish everyone who knows him personally the best, because if you're a personal friend of his, I'm sure you're feeling the loss as well. Okay, so just know Nipsey Hussle's spirit is still here. He's surrounding his family. He's still trying to figure out what happened to him, why it happened to him, why this person that he knew did this to him. And he will not rest, you guys. He will not cross over until everybody who was involved in this is brought to justice, until he knows his family is safe. Okay, so his spirit is very, very much still here. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, and also click the notification bell so you can be notified when I do my next video. Thank you guys, and God bless, and rest in power, Nipsey.